I had to work twice as hard, put in hours to show my value, show my worth, to prove myself. I've never been given a free pass in this industry. I lived most of my younger years with my grandmother. We did live in low-income housing, referred to as the projects. All of the neighbors looked out for each other. It was a very supportive community. I was rich. I had so much, love around me. My grandmother worked in a factory for many years, and then she would come home, take care of her 7 kids, cook, clean, and do it all over again the next day. She never complained. She never said she wanted to give up. My grandmother instilled in me strong work ethics. I was always in honors and advanced courses, and sometimes I was the only Black person in class. I wanted to represent, to make straight A's and get recognized for it. I was like a sponge. I would soak up everything. I wanted to be the best. When I had my interview for this position, shortly after that, I had got a phone call that my grandmother was sick and that she was dying of cancer. I couldn't travel to go see her or be with her because of the stipulations that the hospitals had put in place. The same day that I was offered the job, my grandmother passed. If I could talk to her, I probably would just ask her, could I just sit in her lap like I did when I was a little girl and just lay my head on her bosom and just sit there and just feel her chest go up and down and feel her breath on my forehead and hear her breathing. I wouldn't even need a conversation, but just to have her hold me or me hold her, that would be suffice for me. When times get very challenging at work, I think of her saying, don't you do that, you know better, you know what you're supposed to do, always do the right thing. It helps me to get back on track, continue on, pick up the pieces and keep it moving. I was hired as the senior material flow industrial engineer and GA line lead. I don't like to just shoot information out just because someone is asking me a question. I'm a data-driven person and I like to provide factual information. My duties include being responsible for the material layout, design, and data owner for the subframe and the chassis lines. I had to collaborate with the manufacturing engineers and create sub-assembly stations to make the main areas more efficient. The production guys, they are our customers. The setups of our areas and stations should be designed around them. They are the ones that are physically out there building our vehicles. I built that rapport with them, I built that trust with them by listening to them, addressing their needs and concerns, and then reacting in a timely manner. My grandmother would be very proud of me. There's no quitting, there's no giving up, and we all have opportunity to grow in whatever field we are in, whether we think we're proficient in it or not. Be respectful, but get your point across. Don't be intimidated by anyone. You're here to perform a task, do a job, and being silent or wanting to be invisible will not be able to help you to do so. So have that courage, find that courage to be able to perform at your best ability.